Happy Sentinels Tuesday, everybody. New month, new crop of heroes, 5 Tuesdays, which means you'll be getting some extra content this month. Today, we'll be taking a look at Escarlata, the masked phoenix created by Tesla Coil, the next hero in his Spooky Ghost Rider Comics series. I want to take a moment to show you this thing right here. If you go to the Escarlata and Gold Dragon workshop mod, you will see that they are in these boxes instead of just regular bags. And this is... look at this thing. It is a 3D box. If you're not keeping up with Board Game Geek threads, there's some talk about how to make these. Insom has done the same thing for Ghost Girl, but these are awesome, and it flips over. For some reason, you have to spin it around. It's got some stats on her abilities and some suggestions about how she actually plays, but it's neat. Two of them are using the boxes slightly differently. Personally, I just think they're really cool. But enough about that. Escarlata's challenge today is going to be Citizen's Hammer and Anvil again, because A, letters page, B, I was looking back at the first video where I fought them and I was really confused about how they worked. I think I figured it out. So joining Escarlata will be Trademark Expatriate, created by, I think it's Bisesio, I forget now, shoot. Wasteland Ronin Cricket, and Mainstay Road Warrior, and we'll be returning to the Literary Journey because that was honestly a pretty cool environment deck, and I need to try and use these custom environments more than once. Alright, so Citizen Hammer starts with a position. We've got Cover Fire, which is not great. Citizen Anvil starts with a hammer and shield. Citizen Hammer says he's immune to damage dealt by Citizen Anvil. Increased damage dealt by Citizen Anvil by 1. The start of the villain turn if Citizen Anvil is incapacitated, Citizen Hammer flips. End of the villain turn, he hits the non-villain target with the second highest for 2 fire damage. Citizen Anvil says reduce damage dealt to citizens by 1, which is weird because neither of them is a citizen. The end of the villain's turn if Citizen Hammer is incapacitated and there are no positions in play, Citizen Anvil flips. Otherwise, if Citizen Hammer is incapacitated, restore him to full HP. So I think what I did wrong last time was not removing them from the game when they hit 0 HP. I think if Citizen Hammer goes down, we're supposed to leave him at 0 HP, and then Anvil can bring him back. So you actually have to take Anvil out first, and in fact, I'm not certain how you could not take him out first. So that's what we're going to be doing. Right now they have 2 DR apiece because of this and the position. Hopefully that will change at some point. Let's get started. They play Pyro Hammer. Citizen Anvil hits the highest for 2, 3 melee damage. That's Mainstay. Citizen Hammer hits everybody for 1. End of turn, he hits the second highest for 2, that is Expatriate. And then Anvil hits the highest for 3, that's Cricket. Okay, and whenever we hit Anvil, Citizen Hammer retaliates. That sucks. I'm going to quick draw. So her power is discard a card. If you do, search your trash or your deck for either Pride or Prejudice, put it into play and use its power. If you search your deck, shuffle your deck. I mean, I'm going to go ahead and do that, but it's not... Well, no, I guess it will get me through. So we'll discard the Incendiary rounds, search for Prejudice. We'll say we did this smartly and actually got Prejudice out first. Go ahead and hit this for 4. Draw a card. Let's start with Echo Navigation. I want to change the position, so I'm definitely discarding their card. I will let Expatriate draw a card, and then she'll do a sonic damage, increase her damage next turn, draw a card. Void Belter, 3 damage, draw a card. Alright, so Escarlata could finish that off. It's not going to be terribly interesting if she does. Let's start with the Heat Modulator. It says at the start of your turn you may perform one of these effects. Escarlata deals herself 2 fire damage, increase fire damage dealt by Escarlata to non-hero targets by 1 until the start of your next turn, or reduce fire damage dealt by Escarlata to non-hero targets this turn by 1, Escarlata heals 1, and draw a card. Her power is Fan the Flames. Escarlata deals a target 1 fire damage, draw a card. Simple. There we go. And we get War and Peace. Oh boy. Alright, so we have to remember to play the top card of each deck at the end of each turn. How did we manage to do that? Alright, Hammer and Anvil get Bastion. Okay, good. We got rid of Cover Fire, so they get 1 more damage reduction, including Hammer and Shield, unfortunately. End of turn, let's see. Highest takes 3, that'll be Mainstay. Second highest takes 2, I guess that'll be Expatriate. Let's put out the Assault Rifle. Oh wait, and then at the end of their turn, War and Peace, Burn the Divide. Oh. Destroy 2 equipment cards. Citizen Hammer deals each hero character card 2 fire damage for each equipment card belonging to that hero destroyed this way. Honestly, I think we can drop Pride and Prejudice, although, I probably shouldn't because she's going to be taking a lot of damage. Okay, we'll drop the Void Belter. Well, that'll let me get rid of this. So that's something. So now they both have 2 damage reduction instead of 3 damage reduction. I don't know if we're going to be able to get through that. Honestly, I think Anvil should say reduce damage to Citizen Hammer by 1, not citizens. I was honestly thinking about just ignoring that since neither of them has the citizen keyword, but we'll try and go as intended. Okay, I'm going to play Hair Trigger Reflexes. I'll use her power to get Prejudice back, and she can't do any damage. Yeah, that's why I think that's supposed to be reduced damage to Citizen Hammer by 1. Okay, we're going to make it that. Ping him for 1. Draw a card. End of her turn. Arsenal access. Cool. Hollow points or tactical shotgun. I should take the shotgun. Alright, Grasshopper Kick. Go ahead and use it. Hit Anvil for 2. And she's immune to environment damage. Draw a card. Then War and Peace happens. Telescoping Staff. That's cool. That's helpful. Okay, let's put Citizen Anvil in a headlock. I think that's a good idea. Activate Bring It. Draw a card. Start of turn, she's going to hit herself for 2. So she gets +1 just fire damage and just to non-hero targets. So we'll start with Burning Heal. Escarlata deals a target 2 melee damage. Now that's thankfully irreducible because of Headlock. You may discard a card. If you do, perform this card's Passion Text. I will do that because she's got an extra one of those. Escarlata deals that target 3 fire damage. So that'll be 4 and it's irreducible. Then we'll use her power, hit him for 2, and draw 2 cards. Oh wait, I forgot to play Mainstays. Oh, well that doesn't help. He hits him for 3. And then at the end of her turn, the Crimson Valkyrie. You may draw an additional card during your draw phase if Passion Text was performed that turn. Oh, that's neat. And there's Gold Dragon in the background. Power is draw until you have 6 cards in your hand, then destroy this card and the environment deals Escarlata 2 melee damage. So you basically wipe out. Alright, start of turn, War and Peace goes away, but that was actually kind of fun. And once again, I forgot to use it to play the top card of the damn environment deck. Okay, well whatever. The Caged Bird sings. At the end of the environment turn, each target deals itself 1 sonic damage. He will not hit himself. Hammer is fine. Anvil hits himself for 2. This card leaves play, each player may draw a card. Alright, Hammer and Anvil play Citizen's Imperative. They regain 2 HP each. That's fine. Hammer hits Escarlata for 2. Alright, Tactical Shotgun, very important. That irreducible damage is going to be nice though, because I can do 4 damage to Citizen Anvil. Draw a card. Let's play Enhanced Hearing, because that's a big cheat card. Let's see, and we'll Telescoping Staff, hit Anvil for 1, play Before the Thunder, reveal the top card. That's a Pyro Hammer, that's fine. And that's it. Let's see, Mainstay is technically the lowest hero character card, so let's do Lonesome Highway. 2 melee damage, 4 irreducible melee damage. Bring it. Draw a card. Alright, let's try and suit up. Reveal cards from the top of your deck until you reveal an ongoing or equipment card. Put it into play or your hand, shuffle the rest of the revealed cards into your deck. So let's see. One shot. Supernova. Let's see what that does. Whenever Passion Text is performed, put a token on this card. Oh. Power is Escarlata deals a target X fire and X radiant damage. Where X is the number of tokens on this card, destroy this card. Okay, that sounds great. I'm putting that in play. And at the start of her turn, we're not gonna... Actually, no. We will have her reduce fire damage, dealt this turn by 1, heal 1, and draw a card. Because with damage dealt to the Anvil being irreducible, I don't have to worry about that. So now I can discard a card to perform this card's Passion Text, which is play a card. I will go ahead and do that. We'll do another Burning Heal. So 2 melee damage. I will discard card and do 3 melee damage, which is actually 3 because it's irreducible. And then Power Shill, hit him for 1, and draw 2 cards. Oh yeah, and I did Passion, so I get 2 tokens on that. Alright, Literary Journey. Gulliver's Travels. Oh boy. Okay, let's grab a random environment here. Not Mordengrad, not the Ruins of Atlantis. Time Cataclysm, that's fine. I'll go ahead and play through the entire deck and that'll be fun. Everybody hit yourself for 1. Anvil's almost down. Oh, you know what? That's sonic damage. Cricket actually takes 2. Shit. And then Gulliver's Travels plays Marsquake. Everybody take 2. Okay, that kills Anvil, so he's restored to 10 HP, and they lose this damage reduction. I don't think we're going to be able to get rid of that. I don't think anybody's got any environment destruction. Well, Mainstay does, we'd have to dig for it. Okay, Hammer and Anvil play Pyro Hammer. We knew that. Anvil hits Mainstay for 3. Mainstay hits him back for 1. Hammer hits everybody for 1. And that's it. Oh, and then he hits Escarlata for 2. I wonder if she's got something that protects her from fire damage. Let's go ahead and unload. 8, 10 damage to Citizen Anvil, taking him out. Alright, so we're going to pretend that he doesn't have any card text anymore. And then at the start of the turn, Citizen Hammer will flip, I think. Draw a card. Reveal the top card of 2 different decks. That's Citizen's Imperative and Macbeth. Oh, that's not good. If I could discard that, that would be great. How about Echo Navigation? That's another Crimson Valkyrie. We'll let Escarlata have the card draw. We already know what they've got. That's fine to keep it there. We're going to discard this. And let's see, the Time Cataclysm. Yeah, we'll discard the agent and say that removes him from the game because there's no secondary environment trash. Let's do Grasshopper Kick, smack him for 2, draw a card. I think Mainstay would like his vest. Activate Bring It, draw a card. Okay, she's got all kinds of interesting options. I'm not going to use the heat modulator. Let's start with Scarlet Flames. Whenever passion text is performed, Escarlata may deal a target 1 fire damage. That's pretty cool. Of course, I have nothing else to do. Hit him for 1, draw 2 cards. Okay, start of the environment turn, destroy a villain ongoing, a hero ongoing, and an environment card. I guess we'll drop Enhanced Hearing, because that's actually not great, and we'll destroy Marsquake, because we're not dumb. Okay, Literary Journey plays the Metamorphosis. We didn't see this last time. Play this card next to a hero. That hero cannot use powers. Reduce damage dealt to that hero by 1. When another hero target deals that hero damage, destroy this card. Okay, we're going to put this on Mainstay, and we'll have Expatriate blast him, I guess. End of turn, everybody hit yourself for 1. Yeah, that includes Citizen Hammer now. And then we get a Time Cataclysm card, Crushing Hallway. You know, I think Escarlata is going to take one for the team because she can use her motorcycle and recover from discarding her hand. It's not going to be fun, but that gets rid of a very nasty card. Okay, so Citizen Hammer, start of the turn, Citizen Anvil is incapacitated, so he flips to Unleashed Pyromaniac. When flipped to the side, Citizen Hammer deals all targets H+1 fire damage. Citizen Hammer is immune to fire. Villain targets increase their damage by 1, so it's actually H+2. Good lord. Start of the villain turn, Citizen Anvil deals the hero target with the second lowest HP, H+2 fire damage. Why does it say Citizen Anvil? I think it means Citizen Hammer. At the end of the villain turn, Citizen Hammer deals all targets H-2 fire damage. Good god. So Anvil is out of the game as far as I'm concerned. Alright, so he hits everybody. Oh, he's immune to fire damage. Escarlata's going to have a problem. Okay, everybody takes 6 fire damage. He hits back for 1. And then at the start of the villain turn, he deals the hero target with the second lowest HP, 7 fire damage. That's insane. He'll hit Mainstay. Mainstay will hit him for 1. Play a card. The active character in this play area deals the hero target with the lowest HP, 3 melee damage. Almost killing Mainstay, who hits him back for 1. End of turn, he deals all targets 3 fire damage, killing Mainstay through his 2 damage reduction. That's a little stupid. So we've got about 1 round to kill him. Thankfully I can do it. Unload, 10 damage, draw a card. Chirp, hit him for 4, and then I'll Grasshopper Kick him for 2, draw a card. Oh good, 1 hero may use a power. Escarlata is going to use the Crimson Valkyrie. She gets 6 cards. Destroy this card and she takes 2 melee damage. Okay, this is going to be tough for her. Let's see, I can deal radiant damage with Supernova, but I need to build it up a little more. Let's play the Ember Cloak. It says reduce cold damage dealt to Escarlata by 2. The first time each turn a non-hero target deals Escarlata damage, she deals that target 1 fire damage. When Escarlata would be dealt fire damage, you may destroy this card to prevent that damage and have her regain 3 HP. You bet your butt I'm going to be doing that. So her power is just going to be draw a card and then draw a card. Shoot. The Hobbit shows up. Each player may move an equipment card from their trash into play. Let's grab the Crimson Valkyrie. Not incendiary rounds, case submachine gun, that'll do. Telescoping staff is unfortunately limited. Because he's gonna die, so we will be destroying our equipment cards here pretty soon. Okay, start of turn, Citizen Anvil deals the hero target with the second lowest HP, 7 fire damage. Oh, I wish it was the lowest, because he's gonna kill Expatriate. And then he plays a card. Citizen Hammer deals each non-villain target 2 fire damage. She hits him back for fire damage, unfortunately. Okay, then he deals all targets 3 fire damage. We will destroy the Ember Cloak, so she instead regains 3 HP. Everybody destroy one of your equipment cards. Oh, I forgot to play the Time Cataclysm. It's fixed point. Okay, that changes a few things. So now I don't know if that means the Ember Cloak doesn't have its effect. I guess it doesn't have its effect, so she's taking 3 damage. Okay, I don't think I put her hand back together properly, but I don't remember what was in it. So this is how the board stands after fixed point. We need to deal him 9 damage, and something will happen. Escarlata's dead, Expatriate's dead, the Hobbit is dead, everyone's dead except for Cricket and Citizen Hammer. Hollow Points, I'm going to hit him for 2 and 4, draw a card. Hollow Points stays in play. Let's play Swarming Frequency, I guess, and hit him for 2 and draw a card. Oh, this is cool, so 1 player may use a power. Let's use Supernova. I'll hit him for 2 radiant damage, he soaks the fire damage, but the card stays in play. Okay. Let's reduce fire damage dealt by Escarlata. The non-hero targets this turn by 1. So she heals to -2 and draws a card. Oh boy. Let's see, that just deals fire damage. That deals fire damage. That I've already got in play. That I've already got in play. Burning Heal. I hit him for 2. You know what? And then I'll go ahead and discard a card, activate its passion text, which means I can deal a target 1 fire damage, and add a token to that, and I could draw an extra card this turn, and then she draws 3 cards. Oh, this was not a good game for showing off anybody. Okay, start of turn, fixed point is removed from the game, and Citizen Hammer dies first, so we win. Well, we actually do win, even if Expatriate and Escarlata go down. That was really strange. I'm never fighting those guys again. So, what did we learn? Escarlata is real good at burning stuff, and if the villains can't be burned, she's going to have a hard time. Let's take a look at her deck. Spicy Pepper. At the start of your turn, you may destroy this card to have Escarlata deal herself X fire damage, where X is half the number of cards in your hand rounded down. Of course, it is very easy to start your turn with no cards in hand. When you do, draw 3 cards and increase fire damage dealt by Escarlata to non-hero targets by 1 until the start of your next turn. Rekindled Resolve. Escarlata regains 2 HP. You may discard a card. If you do, perform this card's passion text, which is draw 2 cards. So that's just a nice, straight recovery card. Singe Away. Escarlata deals a target 2 irreducible fire damage. Damage dealt to that target is irreducible until the start of your next turn. That's pretty cool. And then the passion is play a card. Nice. Flame Jump. Escarlata deals up to 2 targets 1 fire damage each, draw a card. Well, that's pretty nice, actually. Normally just 2 damage would be not great for a one-shot, but the draw a card is very important for her. And the passion on this is play a card. Eruption. Escarlata deals all non-hero targets X fire damage each, where X is a third of the number of your cards in your trash rounded to the whole nearest number. Shuffle your trash into your deck. Very cool finishing move. Roast. This is the one I was looking at before that I couldn't use. Escarlata deals a target 4 fire damage, and the passion text is Escarlata deals up to 2 other targets 3 fire damage each. Wings of Fire. When this card enters play, you may discard a card. If you do, perform this card's passion text, which is use a power now. The power is Escarlata deals a target 3 fire damage. Solid. Scorch the Earth. Escarlata deals a target 2 fire damage. You may destroy an ongoing or environment card. Oh, okay, so she could do that. And the passion text is play a card. So she's very good at chaining together plays, which, like I said, is why you can start your turn with nothing in hand. And that's it. That's Escarlata. She's a lot of fun to play. Like I said, this was not a good game to show her off in just because fire damage being blocked was a bad thing. I did not actually intend to play her today. I was going to use somebody else, and I switched at the last minute because I'm having a hard time keeping track of what is done and what is not. But you'll see that hero later this month. So, as always, thank you for watching Tabletop Simulator: The Reaver Sentinels Cauldron DLC, Delph Ages Archives, and